it's better for you guys. Okay? So let me go through the process. Pursuant to the findings of fact, conclusions of law, etc. in Hawaiian National Bank versus Simon Bibb, civil number 061-1940-11, Circuit Court of the First Circuit, I'm selling the following property, TMK 223488, which is an area of 22,500 square feet, lot 1, block 20, Waitea House Lots, Waitea, Hawaii, South Hilo, Hawaii. Okay? Each of you have had an opportunity for due diligence and stuff like that. Any particular questions before I read the notice in terms of the terms? Okay? The property is going to be sold as is at a public auction today, no offset price, with 10% of the highest bid payable in either cash, certified, or cashier's check at the fall of the hammer. Potential bidders must be able to, this is where it comes in, potential bidders must be able to provide proof of ability to comply with the 10% of bid requirement. The commissioner shall request evidence pursuant to court order before the public auction begins. Plaintiff may bid via credit bid up to the amount it is owed. The balance of the purchase price is payable upon delivery of documents transferring title. Purchaser shall pay all costs of closing, escrow, including but not limited to conveyancing, recordation, conveyance tax, and is responsible for securing possession. The court has the discretion to determine if the 10% down is forfeited in whole or in part if the buyer is not able to pay the balance of the purchase price. No real estate commissions will be paid from the sale proceeds. The sale will not be final until approved and confirmed by the court. Okay? What that means is there's going to be a confirmation hearing in Honolulu. And at that time, even if you are the successful bidder at today's auction, it's possible that somebody, and the court will allow generally, somebody to come in provided they bid 5% higher than the price that we obtained at the auction. And at that point, we do another auction outside the courtroom, and whoever is the highest, bid at that time, we take them back in and the sale is confirmed. Okay? So that's the process we're working with. So for purposes of today's auction, as I mentioned before, the sale is going to be free and clear of all the mortgages and junior liens. There was, like I said, a mortgage with First Hawaiian Bank. They are not going to be asking for an assumption by whoever the buyer is. First Hawaiian is going to be paid off from the sale proceeds. Okay. In terms of process on conducting today's auction, I'm going to be asking for bids. I need you to take your time. Make sure I recognize you before you make your bid, and then I need your response to be verbal to me. You need to tell me how much, and I need to hear it. I'm getting deaf in my older age, so please make sure I can hear it. Otherwise, if I don't hear it, it ain't a bid to me, okay? So you must be vocal in your bid. I'm going to ask so that we don't spend time here bidding on 1 cent, 2 cents increases, or 3 cents increases. Bid in increments of $500. It'll make the process faster so that everybody can do their own thing later on. Okay? Now, if you are interested in getting notice of the confirmation hearing, you need to tell me after the auction today, and I'll send you either written, email, or otherwise some kind of notice about when the confirmation hearing is set for date, time, and location, so that if you want to bid up, that's entirely up to you. Okay? So before I start, any questions? Hearing none. Do I have an opening bid for the property located at 6191 Monono Street? Opening bid.
50,000.
50,000. Mr. Daly, $50,000.
100,000.
I have a bid of $100,000. I have a bid of $100,000. Any other bids? Mr. Hotel, 125. I have a bid of $125,000.
130,000.
Serrato, 130,000. I have a bid of 130,000. 130. 140,000. I have a bid of 140,000.
150.
I have a bid of 150,000. I have a bid of 150,000. I have a bid of 160,000.
165.
I have a bid of 165. I have a bid of 170,000. 170.
180.
I have a bid of 180,000. 180,000. I have a bid of 190,000.
195.
I have a bid of $195,000. I have a bid of 200,000.
205.
I have a bid of 205,000. I have a bid of $210,000.
225.
I have a bid of 225,000. I have a bid of $225,000. $225,000. Any other bidders? 225. Going once. I have a bid of $226,000. I have a bid of $226,000.
230.
I have a bid of $230,000. I have a bid of $230,000. 230,000 going once. Any other bids? $230,000 going twice. Any other bidders? Sold to Miserata at $230,000.